Have you ever felt like this? Oh man, I'm in a loop. I just keep doing the same thing. You feel more like a zombie. Doing the same thing day in and day out. Well, on today's video on Positivity Friday, we will be discussing on how you can expand your horizons and also open your comfort zone.
I don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt that saves hundreds of lives.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Alex Dorflinger, and today, this is Positivity Friday. So, I hope you all had a beautiful, amazing week, and I hope you're all feeling well. I myself am currently recovering from a cold, if you can't hear my voice, so I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all had a great week. And tomorrow is a new day for new opportunities. And today's topic, we are talking about change. And, there's a lot of benefits to change. So, why do you resist change? You don't need to fight it. And you find that when you try fighting it, it becomes a lot harder. So, your best course of action is just to embrace it as it is. Be like cow, where they go and try and avoid the storm and then get caught up in the storm. Be like the buffaloes in life and take charge straight towards the storm, and you'll get through it a lot faster. Asking yourself, what's so great about change? What can it do for me? And a lot of times change can seem scary when you jump and take faith into it, but it actually, if you think about it, ask yourself, when was the last time you went through a change yourself? And sometimes you find out it's really not as scary as you believe it and make it out to be. So just embrace it, and you'll be able to adapt and grow into a better person. So reason number one is personal growth. You'll start this journey of being a new person when you just want to take on challenges, because without change, nothing ever becomes new, and it becomes stagnant and stale and boring. And I know as well as you do that I definitely don't like boredom. I like to try new and exciting things and see and do new things. So you should be the same way. The reason why I say personal growth is because once you start on this journey, you start to be better equipped to handle the problems in your life and better be able to tackle life and take control of it instead of life controlling you. Are you living life, or is life living you? So, accepting the change, reason number two is it helps you be more open-minded. And you're probably thinking, what do I mean by that? Well, if you are just open-minded to the experience and just embrace it as a full, or just when you go to a different country, you embrace their culture and their people, and it gives you a better understanding of life, their viewpoints, and it can help you fix old habits or beliefs that you used to have, and be able to help you see further and see different viewpoints in life. And that way it'll give you a better understanding, and it just gives you innovation to your life. And who doesn't want that, right? Reason number three. Oh shit. You guys good? You're not hurt? Just brush all that off real quickly. Hopefully you're all good. So reason number three is it helps you be a better visionary and planner. So through extensive research that I've done, if you see my note here, I have plenty of notes. So, but it helps you plan into the future a little bit. And when you do that, you visualize yourself. So ask yourself, where do you want to be in, say, the next year, the next 5 years, or maybe even 10 years from now? You need to have a goal, and that way you can have a passion or a hobby you can do, and it'll make your life not as dull and boring. You need to have change. Change is everywhere, with internet, with social media, with smartphones, all that stuff. Things have changed, and you have to learn to grow with the times. Being able to think ahead in the future a little bit and have goals of what you want to do will help you have a slightly better way of navigating your way through life. You know, it'll become a lot easier to do things and, you know, plan ahead a little bit of what could happen. And if you just think about the future a little bit, Nelson Mandela said, holding a grudge is like drinking poison and hope it kills the other person. Well, same with holding on to negative emotions, We all go through hardships and hard times, and holding on to negative emotions doesn't help us any. So, stop having negativity and have it be like poison to you, poisoning your thoughts, poisoning your heart, and just making you cold, rotten, bitter. Because I know you don't want to be an old person and mean old person when you get older. I'm a firm believer in the fact that your vibe attracts your tribe, literally. And when you want to work on yourself and you work on yourself and you get to a point where you love yourself, who you are, and all that stuff, and you try and explore new things, new people's like viewpoints and all that stuff. I personally myself was at a point in life where things just felt stagnant, stale, and boring. And I was like, what can I do to make things more, renewed and inspired, and just gives me this newfound energy. Once I started working on myself and got to the point where I was happy where I was at, eventually I found people who were like-minded like me. And you experience this with other people too, and other individuals throughout all around you, and you'll meet different walks of life, and it can give you a better understanding of like people and how they do things and stuff like that. Eventually you'll find people who you can really communicate with, build a better bond once you understand you and yourself, and accept new change, because the world is changing, so you gotta change as well. Because the tools of yesterday do not work for today. A new life, a new chapter means a new you, new skills. You can't expect to grow if you keep doing the same things over and over again. Remember, you're the author of your story, so pick up your pen and write the next pages and chapters. Make them better than the last one before. Leave the past you that you didn't like in the past and just come so far that you're like, wow, I've come a really long way and I'm proud of myself. Excitement and adventure is reason number 5. The reason why I say that is because you tend to push your comfort zone just ever so slightly, and it expands new horizons, new opportunities, and new people, and it's full of excitement and adventure you thought you would never have if you didn't take the opportunity. You could explore and see and do so many great things. I know you beautiful people and amazing people are full of so much greatness and potential. I want you guys to try and be more comfortable with change. Something I've noticed with me personally is I've become my true authentic self, and I've also spiced up my wardrobe a lot. Back when I was in high school, before I made this change, because I made this change back in 2021. So if I can do it, you can do it too. But to get back on topic here, is I only really wore black clothing. I know I'm wearing Jujutsu Kaisen black shirt as I say this, but I used to just wear nothing but black. But now I started coming out of my comfort zone a little bit, trying new things, just being open-minded to experiences. And I've met a lot of cool people, shout out to my boy Draco Dubs and Trevor, D and Juan, Sean, all those amazing people I've met in my life. Saint even, they're great, amazing people. Truliana even, they're all great, amazing people, and it wouldn't have happened if I didn't do something differently in life. I've become a lot more open and engaged in life, and just feel rejuvenated and refreshed and just fired up to do and take things on life and embrace it. It's your boy Alex Dorflinger editing here his own video. And if I didn't shout you out in the video, we're still good friends and everything. If you had anything to do in my life, I thank you all for your support and help along this amazing and wonderful journey. I hope y'all have a beautiful night. Namaste. Reason number 6, it humbles us and makes us grateful. So life can throw us in many different directions, and Rocky Balboa said it best: you me or no one is going to hit as hard as life. You know, sometimes it can bring you to your knees. So, embracing change can help you better adapt to situations that are happening around you, and that way you can better be prepared for the situation when it comes to happen again. And you learn to love change because you can be the truest and most authentic version of you that you've always wanted to be. Ask yourself this: when you are on your deathbed and you say you're like 90 or whatever, right? And a vision of you comes up, and it's the vision that you could have been whatever you wanted to be. And if you just took those opportunities and chances in life that it threw at you, you know, it would be disappointing for it to die with you and you not being able to experience an amazing and fulfilled life. You know, you can have like a breakup or a loss of a loved one, and that could be hard. And, you know, just don't stay stuck on those emotions, stay stuck in the past, or let your problems define who you are, because you are an amazing individual and you are capable of doing great, amazing things. Reason number 7 is positivity. Now, I know it sounds weird, but, you know, when something happens in life, it can be hard to get through it. You know, you can't have better times without hardships, and, you know, without change, nothing like that would happen. So you have to learn to embrace the hard times and get through it, and then better times are to come. So, like the saying, it goes, you can't have a rainbow without the storm. You have to go and embrace the hard times, the hardships of life, and, you know, throw you around, but once you get through it, you'll feel a lot better because it teaches you something new. Whether good times or bad times, you still learn to appreciate the better times. And once you stop being negative, you just feel a lot more better. You know, new day, new life, new chapter, and you can do it. As I was saying before, change brings innovation and advancement in society and in life in general. You know, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys. Internet wouldn't exist, you know, Facebook, social media, stuff like that wouldn't exist, and the way it is right now without change. You know, think about the internet 10, 20 years ago. I mean, back then it was really slow. You know, we didn't have as much information at our fingertips we do now. We wouldn't have social media. We'd still be using dial phones and typewriters and shit if it weren't for change. Last but not least, reason number 9. So it can make you more mentally and emotionally resilient to life. Because once you know, embrace change and you have the tools to better equip to handle the situation or the problem, you can get through it a lot better. And so it's going to feel like a basketball or like dirt, just brush it off, and, you know, you can move on with your life and do and see new things. I know I repeat myself a lot, but there's a reason why. You know, if you've ever been through a change in your life and you sit back and you look at it, it really wasn't that bad, you know? And so if you want to start a business or do something that will make you happy, just find more passions, and you'll find people who, you know, appreciate you for being you. And, you know, it's a lot better to enjoy life with people who share, you know, similar mindsets or similar interests in things, and that way you can enjoy and explore new things, like, you know, for example, trying to play guitar or learning to beatbox are some of my, you know, inspirations I aspire to learn and get better at. At the end of the video, thank you. I appreciate you for sticking around and listening to my video. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Stay legendary, stay beautiful, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Better learn how to manage stress. This video right over here will tell you how to manage your stress a lot better.